Alrighty then, let's see if this works.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room. Shit, that did not sound good. Well, that's just swell. He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. Looks like his stomach. The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing. His beating heart. Good God! What the hell is all this? Looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for. This pipe must drain the waste from his intestines. Looks like his kidneys. They're moving around in all that liquid. Nope, nothing of interest. I've never seen equipment like this before. Oh, shit! There's no power. The crystal's still warm. His brain stopped moving. His intestines have stopped moving. His kidneys have stopped moving.
I'm pretty sure
his heart has stopped.
Dead.
His lungs have stopped ventilating. His stomach stopped moving.
Yeah, that guy be dead.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Probably is. I don't know about this one though.
Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
I probably don't want to go in there.
There's no power. It looks like something's been removed from it. It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Button and the door locks. That's definitely a good thing.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
Acute.
I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else. Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
Out of the trash can.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Ryan Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Huh. So yeah, if you actually want to read those, you might need to pause because I read kind of fast and mostly skim things. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So it's kind of a hit or miss thing.
Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own. This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Okay.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast. It won't budge. It's just a trash can. Nothing of interest. It won't open. Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Can't help you.
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
That fellow was just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing. It's locked. It's locked. It must lead to the back of the variety store. It won't budge.
You can't come down here.
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful. It won't open.
And a ship that loves the lives, with a good wine piping, with a good wind piping merrily in the Towland's gallant mast. Ah, my boys, these are the joys of the noble and
Bees
the
all over
brave,
the place.
who love a life in the
I'm sure he's got a
tempest
dick,
strife,
really.
and to home on the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds battle out. Eh? Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok! That be my name. Though too few use it now. Zadok Khaled!
You know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
Nothing of interest. It's just a trash can. Nothing of interest.
That's the valiant strength.
It won't budge.
No, we were bold
won't
and
open.
brave, and we love the fights in the wild blid night.
It won't open. The old drunkard knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging.
No, we'll take booze. He just said that. College.
It won't budge.
That looks like a girl.
Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
Hello again.
Mr. Walters.
Look, miss, I only want a conversation. There's no harm in that, right?
There's plenty of harm. It's not wise to be seen gossiping with outsiders.
How about playing dumb for a few minutes?
No.
I'm looking for Brian
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
It won't open.
You know, I always say shit like, if I had like an infinite amount of money, or you know, money was no object or whatever, I'd build a private island and build Hyrule, because you know, fucking Hyrule, man. But I think this place would probably do pretty well as well. I mean, it's small enough, creepy as fuck. Nobody wants to talk to anybody. Okay, so that guy's feet make no sound whatsoever. Except when he's going up and down stairs.
It won't open.
God damn it.
The door's bolted shut. Nothing of interest here. The window's smashed. I can see what looks like an old dark room.
It's not dark anymore. Damn it, I have no way of knowing where the fuck that guy is. Especially because I got all this fucking wind, and that guy doesn't make any fucking noise. Perfect. You shouldn't find me here.
It's unlocked. These shelves look light enough to push.
Well, that's a great noise. I make fart noises.
Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest.
Oh shit, seriously? Cool.
The till's empty. It looks like I need some sort of lifting handle to get it open. It won't budge. The glass has been broken, and there's scratch marks on the wood. Strange. nothing of interest. It won't open. Looks like the door was forced open, and there's scratch marks on the wood. The drawer is empty. The drawer is empty. The store appears to have been doing quite well under Brian. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle, a typewriter, invoices and receipts, an empty safe. It probably leads down to a store.
Ow.
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
Well,
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
how the fuck do I always fall through stairs?
Standard storage ladders, used for assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful.
Okay, so holes in the wall, push. Okay, hop on the thing.
The cellar's filled with human remains.
Yeah, lots of human remains.
These people must have died a long time ago.
And here's the dark room. It's no longer a dark room. I don't really want to know what's in there. Useful? No? No. The fuck? Okay, so that probably exploded. I don't know what that is, but it's shiny, which means it's probably a good thing. Ooh! Aw. Printing press. Not used printing press.
Nope, nothing of interest.
It's a can of cheese. Probably not.
General notices. They're all dated 1846. Nothing of any real interest.
46? It was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why these noises? Oh look, the holy shit!
Holy shit! Can't see anything of use. Ah, from the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back.
Yeah, let's okay.
Hello, Jack.
Who the fuck are you?
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
My boy?
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay. Maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
Yeah, well, the enemy of my enemy, you know. Old ass happy creepy fish face, what the fuck?
You better keep your trap shut.
I won't tell him anything.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Sorry, stranger. I can't help you.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Stop pestering me, stranger.
When's the next bus out
This
of here?
town's deserted. Where is everybody?
If you don't like it, just turn around and leave.
Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
It's getting late, outsider. Folks know what's good for them are safely bolted in their homes by now.
Huh.
These odd-looking folks seem pretty hostile. They don't want to talk to strangers.
They all have guts. Half of them are chub. Oh yeah.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
You're in the wrong place, asking the wrong questions, outsider.
With fucked up skin and fucked up eyes. Jesus. I keep forgetting that actually I can move pretty quickly while crouched. Sneaking doesn't work though. I can hear the booze guy.
Shall never scare the mariner in...
Bullets. Congratulations, you've got booze.
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here be a little something in gratitude that may help you in your
Emily?
search.
If you puke on my shoes, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh. Thanks.
Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring in Ankrum and Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed where it all began. Telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet. Till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
Swarms.
Look, old man. I don't have
Them?
time to listen to these fishing tales.
Was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting, screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dark Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Well, this is the one place he'd have a key to, I guess. And Zadok Street?
It won't budge. It won't budge.
Okay, so not the poorhouse and not the poorhouse.
It won't budge.
Join the faithful... probably Methodist church? Oh,
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And just hold on there a minute, sweetheart. Are you gonna even tell me your name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, we don't have much time. You've got to follow me. Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Did we just fucking turn around?
Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
Alright, well, there are a good number of cutscenes, so I'm going to take a break and get me some frickin' coffee.